So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12. Rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Paul George. And it's Bona in at the 4. Now Westbrook. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Westbrook. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Maxey. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia.
Quentin Grimes.
And the 76ers with possession. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Grimes sinks the three-pointer.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And so here's Sacramento. Philadelphia able to drain the three.
My, Westbrook still got it.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's Maxey outside. And Sabonis pulls it down. Now, here's Achua. He started closer. DeRozan passes to Levine. Drains it from beyond the arc.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Now, here's Maxey. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Embiid wide open. It's hauled in by Achua.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Westbrook finds the bonus. Here's Achua. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick, B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's George. Then there's Embiid. And it's Bona in at the power forward. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
I love when Westbrook gets inside like this. You know he's looking to dunk every single time.
Pass to Bona. Maxey against Westbrook. Here's Edgecombe. Over Levine. Edgecombe, no good. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Westbrook. 23 points his last outing. Levine passes to Westbrook. Sabonis kicks to Westbrook. Now Achua, 5 to shoot. But dunk by Achua.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now, here's Maxey. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. And Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings leading. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history. And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
Edgecombe with it, guarded by LaVine. Pass to Bona from 10 feet out, and Westbrook pulls it down. Kings leading now by 3. LaVine finds Westbrook. Here's Achua. In the corner, it's Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark. 76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. From deep, George doesn't go for it. The Kings have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And greetings from...
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense. I like...
And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. The Houston Rockets will be playing... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Outside of the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Achua is out there with Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Outside, Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Embiid. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Levine. Sabonis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Kevin, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook with it. George picks him up.
That's Russell's go-to. He loves to go right to the rim off of a drive.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
A moment now to see the numbers for Sabonis. Averaging about 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Sacramento making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in, and then for Philadelphia, Arlo's checked in, and Oubre subbed in for George.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Achua, the pass to Schroeder. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, they'll make a rim shake.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Kings. Then for the 76ers, Bona's checked in, and it's George in for Oubre. Back to Maxey. The three-pointer, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Three, Levine hands it from downtown. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
An elite scorer, Levine is terrific at understanding when to pull up just like that.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And so he hits both. Outside Westbrook. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Westbrook's got 11.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Sacramento. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And there's Embiid. Then it's Paul George. And it's Bona in at the 4-man position.
You can bump Levine, but you won't change his course.
The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Edgecombe. Maxey. And down goes the 3.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Sabonis. Levine outside. Now Westbrook. Achua inside. Lays it in off the window.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Bona, covered by Achua. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Levine has always seen himself as a top-tier player, and he continues to prove it with his play.
Maxey attacking. And there's the 3.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Levine! And the three misses. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Now Maxey. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Embiid. It drops.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
When they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And there's the dunk.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbound, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the end. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Achua. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Cleared away by Sabonis. Kings leading now by 3. And he jams it in.
Vintage Russ, he just keeps coming. What a night.
Philadelphia's got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall in overtime. Buries the deep ball.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been fun. Who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Screen by Sabonis. Philadelphia has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And it's the Kings with the ball. The lead is 2. Here's Westbrook. DeRozan. It falls!
All of that experience coming together. DeRozan knows when his team needs a bucket, he's the one.
That's good from DeRozan.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Here's Bono, covered by Achua. Not that time. It won't go. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Precious Achua.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Timeout called the 76ers. There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Maxey fires. The 3 is off. So they foul intentionally.
Joel Embiid. First personal foul. Third team. Shooting.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Achua. Taking 2.
So he comes up empty at the line. Here's Maxey. Cleared away by Sabonis. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Down it goes for 3.
Maxey. 3.
Sharks looking around. And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with DeMont.